So there's this thing that happened in Lagos on the 2nd of September 2024, where a young boy, a 17-year-old boy by the name of Adeolu Olubade, went missing in his home in Ejibo area of Lagos State. And it's so strange that the boy just vanished from his house. And according to what we heard at the time, it was he, his cousin, his mother, and then there was a pastor living with them. The mother allowed the pastor to stay with them because he's a pastor filled with the Holy Spirit. And the pastor's name was Pastor Anthony Kwamboli, who was not the main pastor, but a member of the church, Jesus Disciple Assembly Church. So the pastor was also a member, and maybe one of those, not a key pastor, because since he's homeless, I'm assuming he's one of those upcoming pastors that worked in the church. So he stayed with his family because the mother allowed him, because he's filled with the Holy Spirit. You know how mothers can get a pastor is coming to stay with us. All of you children, behave yourself. And only God knows how long he had stayed with them. But a few weeks down the line, this woman's 17-year-old boy goes missing. And as around the time the boy went missing, the pastor also went missing. And this is where it just became strange. Nobody knew where this boy had gone. Nobody knew where Adeolu had vanished to. And nobody also knew where Pastor Anthony had gone. Did the two of them go out together? Did he go out with him? Has he gone to pray with him and, lead him to Christ? While this boy had gone missing, everyone is wondering, everyone is looking for him. He was reported to the police station. They were out on the lookout. The boy's cousin goes home and realizes that the dog in their compound, that's their family dog, begins to act strange and begins to walk into an uncompleted building in the compound. And they were always surprised as to where is this dog going to. It was then said that the dog began to misbehave and act weird, act strange, going into the uncompleted building nearest to their house. Now, mind you, this boy is a very brilliant boy. His WAEC result had already come out and he did so well. So they were surprised as to why he ran away or why he vanished, because people started speculating maybe he ran away from home. Then the cousin of Adeolu soon began following the dog and would follow the dog to the uncompleted building that was close to their compound, where he then saw that this dog kept staying on a particular spot in the uncompleted building and was barking. And this kind of made the cousin suspicious of that spot where the dog was, thanks to this dog anyway, because if not for this dog, they would not have found this boy. It was soon discovered that the boy had been killed and buried on that spot in that uncompleted building next to their house. They immediately went to the police. The police came and the spot where the dog was dug out, and the lifeless body of Adeolu Olubade was evacuated or pretty much exhumed, since he had been buried there in the shallow grave. That was when they started suspecting the pastor. Now, ironically, I don't think the pastor knew that he had been caught. Maybe he did not think that they would catch him. Some sources said he was trailed and found. Other sources said he came back to the house to act like everything was normal, but then he was eventually hijacked and taken by the police, where he confessed to slitting the boy's throat and burying him there. But we don't know why. It's unclear. It's unclear why he did what he did to the boy. It's not clear if it's for money rituals, because nothing was invested from the boy. So it did not make sense that he did this to bury the boy there. So in my mind, I'm assuming maybe he did something and the boy saw him, and so he did what he did. Or maybe he was sexually assaulting the boy and the boy threatened to report, and that could be another reason. But we still did not get why he did it, which is quite strange to me. But the one that I think bothers me about the story is the fact that the mother would probably feel so bad about herself, having to bring a total stranger into the house to live rent-free for so long just because he's a pastor. He's filled with the Holy Spirit. He's chosen by God. Many African homes are this gullible. And it's stupidity in the woman's part. I don't know how she feels. I hope she feels terrible. I hope she feels bad that you bring the man that killed your son into your home. Who knows? Because nothing was even said about the boy's father. Is she sleeping with the pastor? That's a possibility. But it's so stupid and careless. And your son had to pay with his life because he brought a monster to his house, because he thought the monster was God's chosen. Why couldn't the pastor stay in another pastor's house? Why? I don't want to even talk too much about it. But thank God the dog was there and the dog was able to find where the boy was buried. Otherwise, this pastor would not have been arrested. He may have gotten away with it, because nobody knows his motive as to why he did it. Maybe he wanted to start his own church. They usually do these things. Some of all these desperate pastors be doing the very most. Anyhow, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button, so whenever there's an update, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you for watching.